Hello, how are you guys today? Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to tell you right away, I'm so happy that you're here because I heard this the other day and it changed the way I looked at everything, literally everything. So I know that this one little bit of information is going to change your life. No, this is not clickbait. This is real stuff. Okay. Before I get into that, have you ever tried mushroom coffee? Just out of curiosity, raise your hand. Leave a comment if you have. I don't like it, but I want to like it because coffee and all the caffeine in it is really bad for you. And there's a lot of beneficial things in mushroom coffee. So I'm trying to make the transition. I just wanted to share that bit with you guys. If you have any information, anything that you like to drink, with not a lot of caffeine in it, put it below. Something that gives you energy. I also have tried recently lion's mane for focus. I don't like that either because it gives me a really bad headache. I don't know if it's just me or what. Anyways, I wanted to give you this little bit of information. I heard this the other day, and like I said, it changed everything. And I really believe that if you just applied this mindset or this way of being or way of thinking, just one little thing, it would really change a lot. Okay, so you have to live life and look at things in anticipation. So, for example, I'm just gonna make a blank statement. Live in anticipation. Anticipation, you're getting that job. Anticipate you meeting your forever soulmate. Anticipate meeting a new best friend. Anticipate getting into that college. Anticipate, being that person, and just whatever it is that you're really wanting and praying about and trying to manifest, anticipate it being in your life right now. Because if you act as if, it comes to you quicker. There's this thing, it's the red car theory, right? If you go and buy a red car, or you're thinking about going to buy a red car, you're going to start seeing tons of red cars everywhere you go. It's because of our reticular activating system. Our brain starts to recognize things like that. So the theory behind living in anticipation, oh my God, I can't even talk, is that if you're living as if, you're going to recognize and put yourself in situations that bring you closer to that person, place, thing, whatever it is. And if you are focused on it and anticipating it's coming, you're going to pick up on those situations more. So let's just say, for example, you are anticipating that really awesome client or that really awesome job or that really awesome relationship. When you're living in anticipation, you're showing up as that person. Your hair's done, your makeup's done. If you're a guy, maybe it's just, you look really good. You're all dressed up nice in your suit and you got your watch on and your shoes and you're you look really good. And for a woman, you just show up, you look on point. And you're anticipating a situation, you're going to notice those things more. Whereas before, if you just show up, whatever, frumpy dumpy, and you're not really being intentional and you're kind of aloof, going through your day whimsically, you're not really noticing what you'd noticed before. So therefore, if you live in anticipation, those situations are more likely to be in your vision and your line of focus, whatever, the reticular activating system, it's more likely that you're going to notice those people, places, things, situations that are meant for you because you're in anticipation. Does this make sense? I hope it does. That's the best way I can describe it. But when I heard this, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Who would you be if you lived in anticipation every single day? You would wake up early, you'd get your workout in, you'd do your hair, you'd be like, I'm gonna put my cologne on, my perfume on, my jewelry on, my clothes, I'm gonna look suave, I'm gonna just show up because that person's gonna be there and that person's gonna be my whatever, future business partner, my future soulmate, my future whatever, or my future boss. And, what if it's a situation, if I show up as if that might be mine now because I'm showing up as my best? Like, what if I told you this? You can have whatever you want right now. I mean, obviously, like, let's be a little realistic. But what if I told you could have whatever you're thinking about, dreaming about, trying to manifest right now, so long as you show up as the person that deserves it every single day for just 1 year, 6 months. Let's give it 6 months, 6 months to a year. Show up every day for 6 months to a year as that person, and you will have it. You will have what you're praying for. You will have what you're trying to manifest. I also really love this little tidbit. It is so powerful. So freaking powerful. When I heard this, I was like, how did I not ever think of this? And let me tell you some backstory to this. It is so true. It's not about being, I'm going to mess this up because I'm dyslexic and my brain is too, but just bear with me. It's not about being at the right place at the right time. It's about being the right person at the right place at the right time. So showing up as that person. Do you think someone who wants a business partner or an investor would want to invest or be business partners with someone who's like a frumpy dumpy mess? No. They want someone who's going to show up, show out, be their best, do their best every single day. And once you get it, don't stop showing up. I mean, make it really like a lifestyle. I've noticed I do have a 6 month, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to leave the link below. It's on my Pinterest. I encourage people to give themselves 6 months. Screw the year. Screw New Year's resolutions. You could start whenever the hell you want. Just promise yourself 6 months. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be 100% every day. It needs to just be a little bit every single day for 6 months, and watch how your life will dramatically change if you just give yourself 6 months. That's it. 6 months. I dare you. I dare you to show up for yourself for 6 months. I dare you to live in anticipation for 6 months. I want you to write it down too. Like, I want you to listen, I should start selling sticky notes because I'm always like, get your sticky notes. Get your sticky notes out and write down on there what you are living in anticipation for. A new job, a new career, a soulmate, a friend, a business opportunity, an investment, a collaboration. Write it down and show up every single day. I want to show you so badly. I'm going to go get my journal. I have a journal for every single year for this is my 3rd year. And I write down in the front of my journal what I am anticipating. And it's not the verbiage I used. It's just what I would like to see happen for the year. So it's like a prayer manifestation, something that I focus on, something that I am like in hopes of, and I keep it at the forefront of my mind. I live in anticipation. I show up. So when those people are there and they're showing up, they're like, oh, look at that person. That person would be great for this. My life changed doing this. It did. One of the examples I will give you, let me just take a sip of this really quick. Cause cheers. Cheers to, today's the 4th of July. I'm making a video on the 4th of July for you guys. I promised you I'd show up every single day for the next 30 days. Heck, who knows? Maybe I'll show up for the next 6 months. Who knows? But at least I'm doing it, right? Living in anticipation. I'm setting my intention and putting it out there that I'm going to have a tribe of people who are like-minded, who are down to earth, who are kind, who are Christian, but who are also spiritual and understand life. People that are awake and realize what they say and what they do, and they understand that time wasted is time never found again. And they're here just to have a conversation and just to hang out and just like be in good vibrations and alignment with people. Hello, thank you for being here. Again, thank you for your time. So, I will tell you this. At the beginning of the year, I made a roadmap, and I'm going to show you my roadmap. I made a roadmap and I wrote down my prayers, manifestations, whatever you want to call it. I call it the same thing. I think prayers and manifestation is the same thing. I've had a lot of comments say, well, manifestation is relying on yourself to do something and prayers relying on God. I rely on God for everything. If I'm trying to manifest something, I'm like, hey, God, I'm trying to manifest this. I'm praying this. You know, I just do it. I do it in the same thing. So to me, it's the same thing. Take it or leave it. However you want to do. I'm not here to teach you religion. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just here to love and bring light and love to your day and just be your girlfriend, and we're just having a conversation. But I wrote down very specific things. And one of the things I wrote on there is I noticed that I was spending a lot of money on my hair, on my Botox, on my fillers, on my spa days, on my me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Here's why. You cannot pour from an empty cup. There's always going to be something that you need that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like that girl, that guy. And if it makes you feel good, then good. If it's not hurting anyone else, then great. But I did notice that I was spending a lot of money on it. And what I wanted to do was, okay, instead of spending my money on that, I would like to really spend my money on, I still want to have a lot of self-care things because you can't pour from an empty cup. And I really, really, really honor myself by giving myself those things, because I feel like if I don't give to me, how do I give to you? In any shape, way, or form. If I don't have my hair done, makeup done, my clothes don't look cute, I just can't. I just don't feel like I'm giving 100%. That's my thing. That's okay. We have our own things. You have your own thing. I have my own thing. So it's fine. So I said, okay, I want to spend my money on other things. Okay, my phone lost. My storage was up, so that was perfect. I was able to go get this journal for you, so that way I could show you my roadmap and my anticipation thing. So what I was saying about all that stuff is I was living in anticipation. I didn't want to spend the money on that necessarily. I wanted to collaborate with businesses and work with them in that way. So that way, okay, I'm still giving value to them. I'm still getting my things done, but I'm not spending my money there. I'm spending my money on other things. That was my anticipation moment. When I tell you that I have had triple the amount of collaborations that I've wanted to do in those areas, oh my God. Okay, so I'll show you I don't want to show you too much because it's a little personal, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, just some quotes that I like. I've showed you this before. I have my vision board. Okay, I note to myself. I have my noble truths. We do not manifest what we want. We manifest who we are. Our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. Raise your standards, close the gap, refuse to settle. You can't choose where you come from, but you can choose where you go from there. The most important message is the one we tell ourselves. Okay? Who is she? This is me showing up. Who is that girl? That girl that gets those opportunities is the girl that shows up, shows out, is her best, is kind, who is loving, who genuinely cares, who wants to know your reason why. I'm sick of surface level relationships. I'm sick of surface level business partnerships. I'm sick of surface level everything. So that's why I ask the questions I ask, because I'm so sick of dry, boring, bland relationships. I don't want that anymore. Even business relationships. Okay. Here's my anticipations. I'll read them to you. So 2024, 5 things I'm going to keep doing, 5 things I'm letting go of. 5 intentions. Then I have a section for my biggest, most important intentions, and then what I'm manifesting and praying for. So I'm going to read you what I was manifesting and praying for. I want a business to sponsor me because I would really love to go to Tony Robbins' business masterclass in August, which is like in a month, and it's like 10 grand. Okay, manifesting it still, putting it out in the universe that it's mine and it belongs to me. And if it doesn't happen this year, maybe it'll happen next year. I want to start looking at building a new house. Okay, I want to build up my YouTube room, set up podcasting equipment. So as you could tell, I'm halfway there. Okay, we got a new house. I have my own media room. There's a few more things we need to build out, but we're halfway there and we're halfway through the year. So yay. I want to do Tony Robbins and an Ed Milet coaching. 5 fun content creating trips. So like I've actually done one of those so far. It wasn't out of the state. It was still in Cocoa Beach, which is like super close to me, but I still did one of those. And here's the biggest thing: collabs, Botox, modeling, podcasts, creative outlets, and generating $2,000 to $3,000 a month with those creative outlets. Hello. So because I'm living anticipation for those, and I look at this every single day, just about, sometimes I really, really am not good at looking at, but I really do my very best to look at this every single day. I'm living in anticipation, and I have a page in here. Who is she? She is this person. This girl is in alignment with what I'm manifesting. So it's very important to get in alignment with who you are, where you're going, and what you're doing. And I don't share this for no reason, sweetie. I'm sharing it because it works. Now I have my 6-month goal. I break it down into segments, obviously. My 6-month to 1 year goal. So 6 month on one page, 6 month on the other page. Obviously, that's a year. So I do January, February, March, April, you get it. For each month, I put a tiny goal. So plan a collab, done. Design the front and back of my book, done. 1 YouTube video, done. Outline the book, done. Set up a collab, done. So each month I hit these goals, and by the end of the year, I have how many ever YouTube videos, how many ever collabs, and I've exceeded all of this. I've exceeded all of it. The only thing that I can honestly say to you that I haven't done, and I'm gonna tell you because I want to be held accountable, is my book. And I wanna show you this too. The reason why I haven't written it, I think, is because the universe or God was like, how the heck are you supposed to write a book on like self-help and loving others and just being the best if like you're not? There was a lot of learning lessons I had to go through this year. And I did. I write down my 6 impossible things. I get that from Alice in Wonderland. Okay, I'm an Alice in Wonderland nerd. I love Alice in Wonderland. So that's my favorite thing. So I have a home, career, relationships, money, trips, and health. Books I want to read. I have slacked on reading books. I just keep reading the same books over and over. The 4 Agreements. Yeah. Oh, Show Up As Her. I read that. Not the whole thing. Lewis Howes books. All right. So I'm getting very clear. I want to show you on everything, but you have to get clear. And then once you get clear, you get to live in anticipation. So this is the front of the book. If you could see it, it's called Unbreakable. Woo! I need to fix the eyes. I want the eyes to be my eyes. Unbreakable. I'm not going to read it to you because I want it to be a surprise, but I did design the front, the back, all the chapters are already labeled. So I'm excited. I'm going to live in anticipation for a book sponsor and a business sponsor. Maybe I'll go to Tony Robbins' business class in August. Who knows? I'm putting it out there. Anyways, I hope that you found this helpful, because living in anticipation, I believe so deep down, will really, really change the way that you view yourself, view the people around you, view the situations, and really live with intentionality, whatever. You get the point. Live with so much intent that these manifestation and these prayers just fling to you. They just come your way. And remember, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. So be in alignment with those vibrations and just be the best you that you could be, okay? Thank you so much for being here for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I'm excited to see what you write down on your sticky note, and tell me when it comes to fruition. Think of me when it does, and just tell me your story. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear about you. I want to hear about your reason why. I want to know everything. I want to connect and stop living this surface level thing that the world is doing right now, and just really break through that and just build a really nice community of people who just want to be raw, authentic, and genuinely in them. So anyways, I will see you in the next video. Bye.